Look around. What's crushing most of us isn't just a bad day or a broken deal. It's this relentless trap that says you're free while chaining you to rules written by people who don't care about your fire, your vision, or your hunger to break out. You know this pain well. The daily frustration of fighting invisible walls, hitting ceilings made not by talent, but by outdated systems. The question that keeps burning on your skin is simple yet brutal: how to play the game and rise without losing your soul or trading away your values? Here's the raw truth nobody wants to say out loud. Capitalism, when wielded right, is the only system that actually can free you. Not some utopia cooked by idealists trapped in ivory towers who see humans only as cogs or stats. Not hollow promises of equality that reward average and punish exceptional, but a real, breathing system that lets you become the force you were meant to be. And yes, it's still your battlefield, your arena, your launchpad. It pushes your limits, maybe even more than you'd ever let yourself admit. But that's the point. Because the only freedom that means anything is the kind you fight for, bleed for, and build for yourself. Think about it. Why do founders, investors, and leaders like you keep chasing sparks that seem to slip right through fingers? Because the system isn't designed for your kind. It's designed for the herd, the safe, the comfortable mediocrity. But capitalism is different from what most have told you. It's not a game of greed or heartless profit. Capitalism is a dance. A brutal, unforgiving dance of value, exchange, and courage. It's the only structure that says, create something real, something meaningful, something people want. That's how you rise. No shortcuts, no favors, just raw value flowing to those who deliver. And here's the genius most miss. The ethics of capitalism don't come from rules or regulations. They come from you. From the individual who rejects comfort and conformity, who refuses to be processed, packaged, and programmed by the world, the ethical power here lives in your choices, your vision, your relentless refusal to settle or bow. When you build with integrity, when you invest with foresight, when you lead with empathy but demand excellence, you unlock capitalism's true secret. It rewards not just profit, but purpose. Not just growth, but greatness. It elevates the radical, the rare, the misunderstood. It's not the system that's unethical. It's the people who use it without respect for the power they hold. But not you. You can be different. For too long, the world has preached caution and conformity. But real progress? It doesn't come from centers or comfort zones. It comes from edges. From those few who look at the broken setup and say, I'm not fixing it, I'm going beyond it. This system, capitalism, is a tool in your hand. The edge is your ground. Your willingness to burn what no longer serves, to reject easy answers, to question everything. That's where ethics find their life. Because ethics aren't rules. Ethics are commitment. To your vision, to your people, to the world you want to create. Capitalism, when used right, is simply the mirror reflecting those values. The pain you feel comes from being misaligned. You're brilliant, but the world doesn't know what to do with that brilliance. You're isolated, ambitious, burning to make more than noise, but the noise drowns you out. What's missing isn't more noisemakers. It's true connections with the few who get it, who burn as fiercely as you do, who hunger not for comfort, but for transformation. This is where capitalism flips the script. It's a system of connection, exchange, and synthesis. When rare minds link, when high value meets high ambition, something extraordinary happens. Not some vague change, but a rebirth of power, that raw, unfiltered power of the sovereign individual. Don't fool yourself. The freedom your heart cries out for won't come from waiting for permission, from playing safe, or from following herd rules. True freedom is ruthless. It's patient. It's a long game played by those who dare to be different. Capitalism demands you be that person. It demands you own your will, sharpen your critical mind, and redefine what reality means for you. This isn't ideology, it's practice. It's blood, sweat, and brilliance sewn into every deal, every decision, every leap forward. If you're tired of the so-called freedom that's just a mask for deeper slavery, you're ready. Ready to step into that responsibility and wield capitalism as more than a system, but as your liberation. There's no safety in comfort, no ethics in passivity. The world wasn't built for the exceptional, so forge your own space. Build your network not by gathering many, but by connecting the right few who burn with the same fire. Let difference be your strength. Let contrast be your power. Through your uniqueness, find unity with those who will fuel and challenge you. This is your moment, not to play the game others made, but to make your own game. To be more than founder, investor, leader. To be a force that reshapes futures, that rewrites what is possible. Capitalism, used as it should be, is your tool for that fate. It's not perfect, nothing ever is, but it's the only system that acknowledges the fierce, messy, beautiful process of becoming truly free, truly ethical, truly powerful. So when you feel the sting of being misunderstood, the weight of isolation, the relentless itch that whispers, "There has to be more," remember, capitalism is waiting. Not as a cage, not as a dead rulebook, but as a wild and endless frontier for those willing to burn and build beyond it. This system waits for those few who refuse to be tamed, who see ethics as action, who make every choice count, not for comfort, but for impact. This isn't just about money or markets. It's about your soul, about the world you want to live in, about turning pain into power, isolation into alliance, dreams into reality. Capitalism, when understood and wielded with fierce intention, unlocks the most ethical system there is, the one that puts sovereignty, transformation, and raw human spirit at the very center. To break free, step into that fire. To change the game, become more than rules. To be ethical is to be relentless. To be capitalist is to be alive. This is the power you carry. This is the future you own. Now, burn for it.